If you're hooked on the chaotic energy, supernatural battles, and unpredictable humor of Dandadan, then stick around because I've got 10 underrated anime that hit those same vibes. Get ready for some wild rides you probably missed. This is Emmaverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 10. FLCL. Starting off with an absolute fever dream, FLCL. Imagine a world where puberty hits like a truck, but instead of normal teenage struggles, you get robots bursting out of your forehead. Yeah, that's FLCL for you. It's a mix of high-energy animation, absurd humor, and an electric soundtrack that makes absolutely no sense. And that's exactly why it's brilliant. If you love Dandadan's insane pacing and wacky supernatural elements, this is a must-watch. Number 9. Excel Saga. If Dandadan had a cousin who overdosed on caffeine, it would be Excel Saga. This anime is a chaotic explosion of nonsense, parodying everything from sci-fi to romance, while breaking the fourth wall every 5 seconds. The main character, Excel, is an overenthusiastic agent for a world domination organization, and her adventures make Dandadan's ghost fights look tame. This show is pure, unpredictable madness. Number 8. Dorohedoro. Ever wondered what Dandadan would look like if it took a trip to a grimy, lawless city filled with dark magic and lizard-headed assassins? That's Dorohedoro. It's got a bizarre but oddly charming story about a guy trying to find the sorcerer who transformed his head into a reptilian nightmare. The humor is dark, the fights are brutal, and the world building is just as eccentric as Dandadan's supernatural clashes. Number 7. Undead Unluck. Dandadan fans will love Undead Unluck for its over-the-top fights and bizarre abilities. The story follows Fuko, a girl whose touch brings horrible luck, and Andy, an immortal who wants to die but can't. The result? Absolute mayhem. From insane battles to outrageous comedy, this series never slows down, much like Dandadan's rapid-fire storytelling. Number 6. Dark Gathering. What if Dandadan leaned even harder into the horror aspect? You'd get Dark Gathering. This anime follows a boy with a fear of ghosts who somehow ends up teaming up with a creepy genius girl obsessed with the supernatural. The ghosts here? Absolutely terrifying. The humor? Just enough to keep you from having nightmares. If you love the mix of horror and comedy in Dandadan, you'll feel right at home. Number 5. Help takes classic fantasy and flips it on its head. The story follows a human hero who, for some reason, wants to become the Demon King. Instead of dark and edgy, this anime delivers weird, lighthearted humor in a world that constantly surprises you. It's got that same unpredictable storytelling and offbeat comedy that makes Dandadan so fun to watch. Number 4. Kekai Sensen. Now imagine Dandadan, but in a New York City overrun by supernatural beings. That's Kekai Sensen, or Blood Blockade Battlefront. It's got intense action, mind-bending powers, and a cast of characters who are all wonderfully unhinged. The animation is chaotic in the best way possible, with fight scenes that'll have you replaying them just to catch everything happening on screen. Number 3. Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. What's more fun than surviving a zombie apocalypse? Treating it like the best thing that ever happened to you. Zom 100 follows a guy who, after years of being a corporate slave, finds freedom in a world overrun by zombies. It's got wild action, great humor, and that same everything is insane and we love it energy that Dandadan thrives on. Number 2. Mawaru Penguin Drum. If you thought Dandadan had weird supernatural elements, wait till you see Mawaru Penguin Drum. This show is an emotional roller coaster wrapped in layers of mystery, weird penguin antics, and cosmic fate. It's surreal, beautifully animated, and filled with twists that make your brain hurt, but in a good way. Number 1. Mononoke. If Dandadan was a stylish horror masterpiece, it would be Mononoke. This series follows a mysterious medicine seller who hunts down spirits using logic, philosophy, and sheer aesthetic power. The art style is breathtaking, the storytelling is hypnotic, and the supernatural elements are just as captivating as Dandadan's wildest moments. If you want something visually unique with deep, eerie stories, this is your best bet. That's the list. Whether you love Dandadan for its insane fights, offbeat humor, or supernatural madness, these anime will scratch that itch. Let me know which one you'll be watching first.